Hello everybody, my name is Bragster and welcome back to another predictions video, this time for WrestleMania Backlash. I know I thought WrestleMania only came once a year, but apparently when you have a massive deal with Peacock, it comes around twice a year. Anyway, as you can see, I'm back. You can see the title on my shoulder, but you'll see a massive omission on my left, and that is Cai Sherlock isn't here. He's not missing. No, he's not missing. But basically, this weekend is Cai's birthday. So any happy birthday comments will be appreciated, and I'll show him later. But it is Cai's birthday, and quite frankly, I do not want to make him work, I guess this is technically working. I don't want to make him work on his birthday weekend. He's already doing more than enough for his course, and obviously a lot of deadlines are coming up on our course. But I don't want to make him work on his birthday, and I know some of you won't be happy with that, but it just doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right to make him work on his birthday, which is also why, speaking about the stream, if the stream happens, it should be happening, but obviously card is subject to change. It should be happening, but if it does happen, it will only be with me. As I said, for previous reasons, not making Cai work on his birthday. He's seeing his friends and family, and quite frankly, I don't want to bother him. I just want to let him enjoy his birthday, as anyone should. So yeah, that is why Cai's not here. But that means that today, did you hear the voice break? That means that today will just be a more fun predictions. Obviously always put your predictions down in the comments down below. I'm recording this before the weekend because obviously it is Cai's birthday, so I want to celebrate it with him, but I've obviously don't have to be around as much, so I can do this and edit, if you get what I mean. So I can do this because I've got time. He does not, because it's his birthday, not mine. So I've just got to turn up, whereas he's actually got to do all the other bits with his family and stuff. Right, admin out the way. So we'll start off. The first match on the card is a Lumberjack match between Damian Priest and The Miz. For me, this has to be Damian Priest. WrestleMania was supposed to be Damian Priest's, like, homecoming, I guess, like, coming of age type thing. He was meant to overcome the odds. He was meant to be brilliant. But he was kind of, from what reports were, he was ill or injured at the time. I can't remember which meant that Bad Bunny had to take the majority of the match. And fair play to him, he absolutely shone in that match. Damian Priest, however, never really got that time to shine, so I feel like this is his time to shine. The Lumberjack stipulation makes it a bit different to any of the other matches they've had on Raw and stuff. Makes it just, that little tweak makes things feel a lot fresher and makes it like a little fun element to things. So I feel like Damian Priest has got to be the man that takes it. He takes this win and then he spurs himself on. If The Miz wins this, I feel like it isn't the end of the feud, which I feel like it needs to end now. It was supposed to be at Mania, but I get why they're doing it now. They're doing it to give Priest his moment. Makes sense. But yeah, Damian Priest for this one. Next up on the card is the SmackDown Tag Team Championship match between the Dirty Dogs and the Mysterios. For me, I'm going to go with the Dirty Dogs of Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode. Now, Rhea and Dominik have been on an absolute tear. They don't lose very often, and they would be the first father-son tag team to ever win the titles. Now, I feel as though if they've got a brain, postpone this to a SummerSlam. Don't make them wrestle again. Like, keep this on the back burner and keep the Mysterios mentioning we've got to be the first father-son duo. Then the Mysterios lose this one. They go away for a bit, maybe like just in a separate feud or maybe just hovering around that title picture, and then they come back for SummerSlam. They win in front of a crowd, and then everyone cheers and everyone goes mental, and like, there you go, there's your big babyface win. I feel like if they were going to do the babyface win and take the titles off of the Dirty Dogs now, they would have done it in Mania. I felt like they would have done it in Mania. Why wouldn't you do that when you have the crowd there to really pop? So yeah, I'm going to go with the Dirty Dogs for this one, but it really would not surprise me if the Mysterios come away with it, just because of the tear they're on, and obviously the fact that they'll be the first father-son duo. Next up on the card is the Universal Championship match between the champion of Roman Reigns versus Cesaro. And finally, Cesaro is in a title match. Get in. I'm so happy that he's in a title match. I feel like this is going to be the match that steals the show, and I feel like a lot of people are saying the same thing. The storyline in this one is great. You know, the underdog of Cesaro, can he do it? Can he do it? Can he do it? Versus Roman Reigns, and you're thinking, bloody hell, like with Roman, like the amount of stories that man can tell is unreal. Obviously Jimmy is back. Jimmy's back, which is brilliant, and I just love everything about this. I really do. I feel like it's a great thing. And I feel like post this, maybe they're going to do Jimmy in the title picture. I'd actually like to see that. I feel like Jimmy being in the title picture, doing like a similar run to main event Jey Uso's run, and then eventually falling into line would be a good idea. Obviously it's very reminiscent of Jey's storyline, but I feel like that would be purposeful for me, because why not give them both the same treatment? Why not? But you know, it makes the Usos look like absolute stars if they both end up in the title picture at some point in the past year. Jey Uso has had his chance to shine. Give Jimmy a chance to shine, and maybe have a Jimmy versus Jey match. I really want it. I really want it. Like, you can have Jimmy eventually fall into line. Maybe it is Roman versus Jimmy. Jimmy loses, and then it's Jimmy versus Jey, and the winner or the loser, like if Jimmy loses that, then he falls into line. Maybe do that as a slight little tweak. It would be very interesting. And I want to see it. I want to see a Jimmy versus Jey storyline, and I feel like maybe that's where they're going with this. And unfortunately for Cesaro, he is only a roadblock in Roman Reigns' story, but the positives of having Cesaro in that title picture is massive, and massive for his career. Next up on the card is Raw Women's Champion Rhea Ripley versus Asuka versus Charlotte Flair. Obviously Charlotte Flair got into the match after Sonya Deville has been middling things around to get Charlotte Flair in that title picture, as if you need to meddle anything around to get Charlotte Flair in the title picture. Anyway, I'm going for Charlotte Flair. I'm not happy with it either. Don't even at me. I'm not happy with it either. I'm not. But I'm going for it because I feel like, and this is going to bite me on the ass, I know it will, I feel like WWE know what they're doing. Those words don't often come out of my mouth, but I feel like they do. Because think about this, right? You've got Rhea Ripley, Asuka and Charlotte. You just had Rhea Ripley win in front of the crowd. You take the crowd away again, Charlotte Flair wins. Charlotte Flair holds this title. Rhea Ripley doesn't go back for it for a while. It just keeps ticking over. SummerSlam comes around. Charlotte Flair, Rhea Ripley goes over in front of a crowd, and finally all the wrongs are righted and we're happy as Larry. I don't think that's what's going to happen, but I feel like that should be the plan. I feel like that should be the plan, right? Like that. If they had a brain, make the world melt by having Charlotte Flair win, and then at SummerSlam have Rhea Ripley get that win back and have her beat Charlotte Flair in a singles match clean would be great, and I feel like it would do Rhea Ripley the world of good. Next up on the card is SmackDown Women's Champion Bianca Belair versus Bayley. It's absolutely criminal that Bayley wasn't even on the WrestleMania card. It is just criminal. It really is. But she is here now, and she's, again, similar to Roman Reigns, just a roadblock for Bianca Belair. Bianca Belair, this is just proving that Bianca Belair is on top of the world. With Belair, she is one of a kind. She doesn't do things that like everyone else. She is very unique, and her beating Sasha and Bayley, two of the biggest stalwarts in the women's division for the longest amount of time, I really do think that would do Bianca the world of good. Where she'll go from here, I don't really know. Like, at the moment on SmackDown, there's not much women's power except from maybe Sasha and Bayley. I could be wrong, I might be missing something, but there's hints to me really that there could be a draft on the way, just because things are starting to get a little bit stale in a couple of the divisions. Like, obviously I know they can move people up and down the cards, but we don't like doing that. So because I don't like doing that, I feel like a draft could be on the cards soon, maybe post WrestleMania Backlash, maybe post Money in the Bank. I don't really know. They would usually hint at it, but they really haven't. So I don't really know what their plan is, but I feel like it would be a good idea to get a draft in the works soon, just because, especially with the way WWE do things, it's starting to get a bit stale, and I feel like, where does Bianca Belair go after she beats Bayley? Next up on the card, and the main event, I'm guessing this would be the main event. Actually, I would probably prefer Roman Reigns to be the main event, but they put this on top of the preview, so I'm guessing this would be the main event, which will be WWE Champion Bobby Lashley versus Drew McIntyre versus Braun Strowman in a triple threat match. For me, this has to be Bobby Lashley yet again. Drew McIntyre, what this is doing, this is protecting Drew, massively protecting Drew. Braun can take the pin here and it'll be fine. Knowing them, they'll probably make Drew take the pin, but Bobby has to win here. This is Bobby's time to shine. Bobby has been on an absolute tear. I love his title run. I feel like he's made the most of it, and why not give him another win here against two of the biggest names at the moment on that Raw brand. Rumours are that Drew will go into a program with Jinder, which I would really like to see. Where Braun would go, I don't really know. Braun's a bit stale at the moment. I don't really know what the issue is with Braun, but there's nothing there for me. Something needs to change with Braun. Now, I would say a heel or a face change, but he's like the Big Show. He changed that many times, you don't really know which one he is. So because of that, I feel like he's fallen into the Big Show trap about 10 years before Big Show fell into the trap. And unfortunately, that would mean that Braun is going to struggle to get the fans on his side or against him for a very long time. Most people would just be like, why are you here? And I feel like that's where it's going. I could be wrong, but I feel like that's where it's going, in terms of Braun. So Bobby's got to win here. Who he faces post this, not a clue. I would love to see Shelton or Cedric face him. They won't do it, but I'd love to see that. I don't really know who else can step up on Raw at the moment. I can't really think, but yet again, I could be wrong. There could be someone that I've just completely forgotten about that can be in there. But I would definitely go for Bobby here, and then, we'll be excited to see who steps up to Bobby next. So that is it for my predictions. Obviously, I've done this before SmackDown, and yeah, it's a bit earlier. So there could be other matches on the card, but I won't do predictions for those. If I do end up streaming WrestleMania Backlash, which I think I will, then I will do my predictions for those live as they happen, if any other matches on the card do occur. But yeah, I'm not really excited for WrestleMania Backlash and feel like it's been a poor little build. Except for maybe the Universal Championship scene, I feel like it's been a very poor build to this. And actually the Raw Women's title. I know people don't like the way that's building, but I think it's quite a good way of doing it. But I'm not really excited for it, but it's another roadblock. Hopefully Money in the Bank or something will be next to just get our motivations going. It'll be like Extreme Rules or something, but I feel like we need a Money in the Bank or something to just really lift us up and really change the landscape of WWE a little bit and add a bit more flavour into what's going on at the moment. So yeah, and put your predictions down in the comments down below, and obviously any happy birthday messages for Cai, put them down as well, and I'll show him those. If you've enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, and if you're new here, please do subscribe to the channel for more stuff like this. There's loads of stuff on the channel, loads of new ideas I'm getting at the moment. I'm really stepping up my game, but unfortunately, obviously, I've got uni work and exam stuff to do, but I'll probably do a video closer to the time if I'm struggling. I probably won't. I'm doing well at the moment, but if I do struggle, I'll do a video on that just to pre-warn people that videos will go down, but I'm hoping that they don't. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I shall see all of you in the next video. See ya!